Hello folks, welcome back to eClass. In this video I'll show you how you can create a melody without a MIDI controller or a MIDI keyboard, only using the key editor. And today for an example I'll show you how you can create the popular Christmas song Jingle Bells. So for that we have opened Cubase Pro12. No tracks are created here now. So first we will create an instrument track. For that you can click here, or simply you can right click in this area. From this we can choose add instrument track. Okay, then this window will pop up. Here we can select which plugin to use from this. Okay, so I will choose only Korg Triton because it is a small size plugin, but it has a wonderful set of high quality sounds. So I'll keep this output as stereo out only, and I'll give the name later. After adding the track I'll give the name. Okay, count I will choose 2, one for drums and one for melody. So I'll keep 2, then click add track. So here you can see 2 tracks are created, both are Triton only. Here you can see the tempo of this project and the time signature of this project. So we'll keep the same tempo 120, and here you can see the time signature 4x4. 4x4 is the time signature of that particular song. So here first we will create a melody. So here in the first track we'll choose the melodic instrument for the song. So for that you have to click this edit instrument button. Then this Korg Triton plugin will open. So by default this noisy stabler instrument is selected. We want some other instruments, some bells or some mallets, or even piano also you can use. So for that you have to come to browse, and here you can see the categories of instruments, and first we will check the bell and mallet category. So here you can find hundreds of instruments in that section. Okay, we will choose this ensemble bell in the first track. Okay, then we can close it. Then we will write the name bells. Okay, then here we will choose drums. For that we have to click again on the browse. Then we can choose this drums category. We can use any of this kit. Here I will choose standard kit, standard acoustic drum kit. Okay, so here after selecting the drums we'll rename it. For renaming we have to just double click on this, then you can see the selection on the name Triton. Then you can simply type the name you want. I'll give the name as drums. Okay, for creating a music event here you have to choose this draw tool, and we can click and drag to create the music event here. Or when this object selection tool is selected, you can hold the alt key to convert this object selection tool to draw tool. And always remember, when you are about to make a drum loop or a rhythm pattern, you have to keep this grid type in bar and make sure that this grid button is enabled. Now it is on, now it is off, and please don't forget to keep this on. Okay, just zoom in by clicking H key on your computer keyboard. Now you can see all the bars here, 1 2 3 4 5 6, like that. Each bar is having 4 beats, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, before creating the melody you can check the tempo with the help of metronome. For that you can enable this metronome. Here you can see activate metronome, click, and in the bracket you can see the letter C. So either you can click here by using mouse, or you can click on the C button in your computer keyboard to activate the metronome. Now you can see it is activated, and when you play 3 4 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. Okay, like that it will come. Then we'll fix this tempo only after creating this melody or after creating this drum track. Also you can change the tempo. This melody and this drums will adjust to the new tempo. As I said before, by holding the Alt key, you can convert the object selection tool to the draw tool. Then just click and drag. Here you can see bar is selected. If you hold Alt key and click anywhere, a music event of length of 1 bar will be created. If here beat is selected, then if we click here using the pencil tool, a music event of length of 1 beat is created. We can extend it later also to the desired length or the required length. Here we'll keep bar only. Okay, we'll keep it up to 16 bar. Okay, then for creating melody, after creating this music event, you have to double click on that. Then a key editor will open. Here a full keyboard is placed vertically, and this represents the time and it is counted in bars. Now 16 bar is selected, so we'll zoom it and make it fit to the screen. Okay, so here we will find which key we will play the melody. In C3 we can play. Okay, okay, but anyway we can just mark and go. After marking all the notes or keys, once we play from here like this, the cursor will move and it will strike on all the keys or all the notes marked at different timings. Then we can hear that melody. So I'll keep this in 1/8. So 1 bar will be having 8 divisions. 1 beat is divided into 2. Like that it will come. Here also for writing or marking the notes, you have to choose this draw tool, or like I said before, you can hold Alt key, then you can see the tool is converted to draw tool. Click here, then here. After marking this, when we play, okay, after writing this one, you have to go to the next portion. So for that you have to write it again. 1 2 3 4, the last note is this one. Okay, got it. Actually not required to write this 2 times. If the notes are same, we'll select all this and just click Ctrl plus D to duplicate it. Now you can see in one click all the notes are duplicated to the next bar, and all these notes were duplicated and it is sticking to the last note of the previous bar. Can see here, this is the first note of the second bar and this is the last note of the first bar, but the only problem is one note is having a difference, so you can click and move to the correct note. Then next also we can duplicate like this and make some small corrections after that. Then from here it will start and this note will go here, here, here and here. Then here we will write new. Ta-da. Let me check. So you can see these black keys are in the black line only, and in between there are white notes. Here anywhere you can find it, or if you are still confused, then you can make it closer to the keyboard. Here, then here. now one set of melody is ready and this full length is repeating once again. So we'll make the selection of full notes by selecting like this, or simply you can click Ctrl plus A, all select. Okay, now again we will duplicate it once again, Ctrl plus D. So only at the end portion there are some changes, we'll make it later. First we'll hear it. Here also some changes are there. Da, 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 like this. Here also it will come. Now we'll write the balance music. Now this note is selected, so the length of this note should be small. Dun, 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 dun. This will be repeating again. Here you can keep the tempo double also. Now the tempo of the project is 120. So now you can see these 8 divisions are there in one bar, and if you keep the tempo as 240, then this bar will come here, and these 4 notes will be coming at each beats of the bar. So here actually 8 divisions are coming, and if you keep 240 as tempo, then only 4 divisions will be there, and the metronome will be moving at the double speed. No difference in melody or drums. Okay, it's not an issue. And if you keep the tempo in 60 also, we can do the same melody in same speed, but in one bar there will be 16 divisions. Here you can make 16 or 32 or 64 or 128 also, so there is no issue with that. As a digital audio workstation, all these are possible. As a beginner or as a non-musician, you can use any tempo. It is up to your mind, and the only thing people will see is the output melody. So here this thing will be repeating again. So Ctrl plus D. For that again, dun, dun, da, da, da. One more division is required actually here. Dun, dun, dun. It should come in between here in this area, not this line or not this line. It should end here, and a new small note should come here. For that we have to make more divisions. So here we'll choose 1/16. Then here you can see one more division has come, and we'll extend here and we'll make another small note here. Then this will be up to here. Okay, I hope you understood this one. And the next thing is so here again duplicating. Again duplicating, and these 2 notes will come here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Da, 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 da. For marking here you can just press Ctrl D, then upper arrow, then again Ctrl D, lower arrow. By practicing you will get it. here one more note will come. Like that also we can do, or we can cut this note here by holding this Alt key only. Here it will be draw tool, and when it moves over a note, it convert to split tool only if we hold Alt key. Okay, here it is pencil tool or draw tool, and over the note it converts to split tool, and it is moving on the grid. So here we'll click it, change to another note, and it is moving to G. So you can play here, and these whole notes are repeating once again. There also it is coming. So we'll select all these notes from here to here, click Ctrl plus D. There is a change. This two will come here. Okay. Okay, all the notes are written now. If you want to repeat this portion once again, you can just select from this area to this area, then just duplicate, and the duplicated ones will be coming here, and which is out of this selection. Okay, only the music notes inside this selection will be played, notes outside will not be played. Okay, so if you want to repeat this one, you can just make the selection till the notes are marked, or as per your requirement you can extend this selection. Or if you want this area to come at this point, you cannot just duplicate it because it will come next to this note. Here you can see 8 bars are there. If you click Ctrl plus D, it will come to the next 8 bar, that is here. I'll show you. I am clicking on Ctrl plus D. The duplicated notes are selected now. It is not mixing with this one. Or if anything happens, you can undo it by clicking Ctrl plus Z. Okay, and if you want this to happen here, you can simply move like this, and the starting should be at this bar, and here dialog box is appearing because here the selection is not there in this one. Events position exceeds parts boundary. Okay, do you want to enlarge the part? Then you can click here. If you want the same thing to happen in future, then you can click on this please don't ask again, then enlarge the part. That will come here, and the selection will be till the last note. Okay. Again, if you want, you can select it like that. I just undone it by clicking Ctrl plus Z. Okay, I just want to give you a demo only. So if you want the full length to happen again, then you can select it by this way, or you can click Ctrl plus A and then Ctrl plus D. This selection we can move it up to here. Now this whole music is doubled. Okay. For holding this scrolling, you can just click on F, and it will stop scrolling, but the playing will happen. Continue. And then again, if you press F, it will start scrolling. Here you can see the scroll settings. Okay. we can see all done till 32 bars. We have created 16 bars previously till 16 bar. From here it was duplicated. Okay, and that melody part is done now using metronome, and now we will create drums part. For that also we can just hold alt key and click here to create a drum loop. Okay, drums are actually repeating, the same pattern will be repeating at every bars, and there are some changes in some areas only. The remaining all parts will be same almost. So we will create only 1 bar's length, or if you want 2 bars also you can create with some variations in these 2 bars. So after creating this music event, we can double click it to open the key editor. Okay, I'll just make it bigger by clicking H on the computer keyboard. Okay, we will try some beat. From here again. So I'll use this one. Here if you want this to duplicate this one, select, then Control D, then it will come here. Now the selection is for all the notes, so we can move all the notes together. Like that it will go. This is hi-hat, closed hi-hat. This one will keep it open. Delete. The same thing we will duplicate. Okay, these 2 notes. Here you can see the level, volume level of this each notes. Okay, that is called velocity of this notes. Okay, velocity means when we play a keyboard, the pressure we apply on a key is called the velocity of that note. Okay, so here it is showing the velocity of each note. So this open hi-hat, these 2 are selected now. So now this volume levels we will make it little louder. Okay, so these 2 notes are brighter now, louder, and the kick drums also we will make little more louder. Okay, and for a realistic feel we will apply some level difference on the snare drums also, otherwise we'll feel that it is a computer generated music. Okay, here 2-3 tabs are coming very close, so we will reduce the volume of these 2. Actually this one also reduced. We have to select the notes, then only we have to reduce, otherwise the notes at the same location will be reduced. Okay, here also will reduce. Now it is okay. Here you can see this drum loop is created for 2 bars only, so we need for this entire song, so you can just duplicate it and go till end of this melody. So for that we can just move our cursor to this area, then a button will pop up in this area, not this one, only this one. If you click and drag, only an empty space will be created. So if we click here and drag, that same duplicate will be created. We can just click and drag like this. And there is another way to do this one, is just click on the event, then click Ctrl plus D on your computer keyboard to duplicate this one to the unlimited length. Just click and hold, then it will move very fast. Now we can hear and check a hit also. For that we can duplicate it and we can edit and delete all other notes, and we can make this shorter. Like that. Here also we can make this one little bigger, and we can give 3 notes. Like that. If you want, you can give, otherwise let it be like that. This area will give one symbol at the first beat. Here also will give at the starting. Here also will give. For that, no need to click on this every time. You can just delete this normal one and you can just duplicate this one and move here. For that, just hold Alt key and just click and drag to this area. One duplicate is created from this pattern. This is a different pattern and this is a different pattern. It is having symbol also. So better we'll delete this one, then duplicate this one. First with a symbol, second without a symbol. Okay, like that it will go. This both will be duplicated together. So we'll hear and check. Here only this symbol is given. Here also you can give, no problem. If you like it, you can give, no problem. Here also different symbol is there. That also you can give at the second time. After creating the melody and drums, you have to open the mixer by clicking F3. Then you can adjust the level of each track. Here you can add a lot of effects. This is the equalizer. About the effects, I'll make another different video. There are a lot of effects in the Cubase. We can add third-party plugins also. Okay, this is the stereo out channel. Here also we can add different effects. Okay, after adjusting the levels, you can just play and hear and finalize the levels. Then we can make the region selection at the top. At the end, we will leave some space. At the starting, it is okay. This is for exporting purpose. Before exporting, we have to make this region selection from first bar to the bar 33. 33 is the end hit only. The song was up to 32. So after selecting the region, you can export this by clicking on file, then export, then audio mix down. Here if you want the stereo out only, then you can click on this stereo out, and if you want multiple tracks, you can see here if I want the drum track and bells alone, I cannot mark these two. If the selection is in single, if I click here, this selection will go. Okay, if you want multiple tracks, then you can choose this one, multiple tracks. Then you can take a stereo out mix, plus you can take bells track alone, or if you want drums track also alone. Okay, here we will take mix track only the stereo out that is selected. Then here you can give the name Jingle Bells, and we'll mark the location by clicking here or on the arrow. If you click on the arrow, the previous folders will show, and you can choose or create a new folder also by clicking choose button, or simply you can click in this area, then browser will open and you can select the folder audio creations, or you want new folder Jingle Bells, select open, then save. Then here you can see audio creations Jingle Bells. Okay, and the name of the track will be like this, Jingle Bells .wave. We selected this wave format. If you want mp3 only, then here mp3 will select. Then here also you can see .mp3, and you can click on high quality mode. Here you can select the bitrate. 320 is the maximum, 256 is okay, 128 is the CD quality, and I'll choose 256 only. Here export as interleaved, and there are options for split channels, mono down mix, and left right channels from surround. So we'll keep this interleaved only, then click on export. Okay, the song is exported now, so we'll save this project and we'll close this one. Then we will go to the file, and then we'll see. Okay, here we have used two tracks only, one track for melody and one track for drums. So it was a simple melody, simple way of making a melody for the beginners only. And if you have some idea in music, you can add more tracks in the melody section, and you can have a chord track and different percussion tracks like drums. So this was for just beginners only. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye.